Grocery shopping with kids' sanity-saving hacks. Ah, the grocery store. A place of endless aisles, bright lights, tempting treats, and potentially total meltdown territory when you have kids in tow. You know that feeling, right? The minute you walk through those automatic doors, it's like a switch flips. Suddenly, your sweet little angel transforms into a tiny negotiator, dead set on getting their hands on every sugary cereal and brightly colored candy in sight. Between raising my own four and tackling countless renovations with Chip, I've learned a thing or two about keeping things relatively calm amidst the chaos. So I'm excited to share some tried-and-true sanity-saving hacks that I've picked up along the way for making grocery shopping with kids a little less, well, crazy. Hack number 1. Preparation is power. Y'all, just like with any good renovation project, a little planning goes a long way. And that's especially true when it comes to grocery shopping with kids. First things first, timing is key. Now, I know every family's schedule is different, but if at all possible, try to hit the store when your kids are well rested and fed. Think about it. Even we adults get a little grumpy when we're hungry, right? So imagine how much more challenging it can be for those little tummies to resist temptation on an empty stomach. Speaking of hungry tummies, pack those snacks. I like to keep a stash of healthy bites in my bag. Things like fruit slices, veggie sticks, or a handful of nuts to tide those little ones over until we get home. Get those kiddos involved in the list-making process. Before we head to the store, we gather around the kitchen table, and I let the kids help me make our grocery list. Sometimes we get creative and draw pictures of the items we need. It doesn't have to be fancy, but involving them in this simple task makes them feel like they're part of the process, and it gets them excited about the trip to the store. Plus, when they're involved in creating the list, they're more likely to remember what we need and less likely to ask for things that aren't on there. Remember, a little prep work goes a long way in preventing meltdowns and making the whole grocery shopping experience more enjoyable for everyone. Hack number 2, engage and empower during the shop. All right, so we've tackled the pre-game prep, which is a huge part of the battle. But what about when those little feet hit the grocery store floor and the excitement, and let's be honest, sometimes the chaos, begins? Well, that's where our next hack comes in. Engage and empower those kiddos. One of my favorite ways to keep the kids entertained and engaged while we shop is to give them specific jobs to do. It's amazing how much they love feeling like they're contributing and helping out. For little ones, it can be as simple as asking them to find a specific type of fruit or vegetable. Can you be my super shopper and find the brightest red apples? I'll say. They get so proud of themselves when they spot those apples, and it makes the shopping trip feel like an adventure. For older kids, you can give them more responsibility, like reading items off the list, comparing prices, or even helping to weigh produce. Another trick I've learned over the years is to incorporate a little fun and games into our shopping trips. One of our family favorites is I Spy. I'll say something like, I spy with my little eye something green, and the kids will excitedly search the aisles for the hidden treasure. It's a simple game, but it's amazing how well it works to keep them entertained and prevent those dreaded, "Are we done yet?" questions. By giving your kids jobs, incorporating games, and offering strategic snacks, you can turn a potentially stressful errand into a positive family outing. Hack number 3, set clear expectations and boundaries. Now let's talk about boundaries, because even with the best preparation and the most engaging activities, there are still going to be moments when those little ones test the limits. Trust me, I've been there. That's why it's so important to set clear expectations and boundaries before you even step foot inside the store. Before we leave the house, I gather the kids together, and we have a little chat about what's expected of them at the grocery store. I remind them that we use our inside voices, we stay close to mom, and we keep our hands to ourselves. It might seem simple, but having those ground rules in place helps to prevent a lot of problems before they even start. Another important boundary to set is time. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not trying to spend my entire afternoon wandering the aisles of the grocery store. So, before we head out, I tell the kids how long we expect to be at the store, and I try my best to stick to that time frame. This helps to manage everyone's expectations and prevents those "are we done yet?" whines that can quickly escalate into full-blown meltdowns. And finally, one of the most effective ways to encourage good behavior is to offer praise and positive reinforcement when they're doing a good job. When they're patiently waiting in line, helping to put groceries in the cart, or simply using their inside voices, I make sure to point it out and let them know how much I appreciate their help. It's about creating a sense of structure and consistency that helps kids feel safe and secure, even in the midst of a busy environment like the grocery store. And when they feel safe and secure, they're more likely to be on their best behavior. So there you have it, some practical hacks to hopefully bring a little more peace to your grocery runs with the kids. Remember, it's all about preparation before you go, engaging them during the shop with jobs and games, and setting clear expectations and boundaries. It won't always be perfect, let's be real, but implementing even one or two of these strategies can make a noticeable difference. Now I want to hear from you. What are your go-to tricks for surviving grocery shopping with your little ones? Share your best hacks in the comments below. Let's help each other out. And if you found these tips helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to your channel name and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more simple hacks for everyday life and parenting. Thanks so much for watching today. Happy and hopefully calmer shopping. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.